So, YouTube, I'm back. I got an interrupted call. Somebody tagged my sister Jennifer in this video so she'll know that I'm live. I told her I was going live a few minutes ago, but when I was talking to her on Facebook anyways. But, so YouTube, I'm back. I'm going to chiffonade, which is thin ribbon cut leafy greens, okay? And the word is chiffonade. So if I break this up, I have some little thin strips that I'm going to put into my stir fry tonight, okay? You can buy the cabbage already cut up if you like, if you don't feel like cutting up anything. All the stuff that I am putting in to this stir fry you can buy at your local grocery store already cut, especially for those who are still working. I'm working from home as of now, so that's another reason why I'm doing these YouTube videos, so I can share with my students so we can virtually cook together, okay? But also we got to eat here, so I'm making dinner. Alright, so I have my cabbage done. Alright, so we have onions, julienne onions. We will call this julienne carrots as well, but they're called matchstick if you buy them at the grocery store. Okay. We have our julienne peppers. Okay. And we have our chiffonade cabbage. Okay. My cabbage, I'm going to wash it one more time. I washed it before I started, but I'm going to give it another quick rinse before I use it, okay? Alright, I'm going to just let it sit in the water that I have it in. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wipe off my little cutting board because I'm going to get ready to cut up some chicken. I know I see a couple of my students on here watching as well, talking about cross-contamination. I'm doing my chicken last because I didn't want to cross-contaminate anything with salmonella, as people know about or heard about. I'm just going to cut this down into chunks, and I'm going to use it from that. So I want my meat to be in chunks. So I'm going to sharpen up my knife just a little bit, just to show you guys a little bit of knife sharpening skills. So we have a steel here. This is a knife steel, if everybody can see it. Okay, I have my chef knife here. So I just want to sharpen the blade. So I'm going to do about a 45-degree angle on both sides. If you can hear how it's rubbing together, that's actually sharpening my knife. Okay, always after sharpening my knife, rinse it off just to make sure there's no little metal shavings on it, because we don't want to eat that. And then I wipe it down. Alright, so back to my chicken. Alright, get that cut open. After I cut my chicken, I'm going to wash my hands. It's very important that you do this as well. Okay? If you ever bought chicken tenders or had chicken tenders, you know this little rubbery piece here, the tendon that's in there, it can be taken out. Okay? If you don't like it in there, you don't want to try to pick it out of your food later on, you can take that out. I'm going to show you really quickly how you can do that. So you're going to lay your chicken tender with the tendon down on the cutting board. I'm going to use the paper towel I used to wipe my knife off with. And I'm going to hold that tendon with my paper towel. Take the back of my knife, the back of it, not the sharp part, and I'm going to put it right on top of the tendon, and I'm going to push away from myself. Okay, it takes a little bit of practice. But what I did was just take out that tendon that we do not like to chew on when we're eating. Okay? So it's out now. So if you want to do that to all your chicken tenders, you can. Just for the sake of time, and I don't want to be on here all night, I'm just going to leave it. So I showed you how to do one. When you do the other ones, or when you make this dish, feel free to take them out. Okay? It just makes for easier eating, especially if you have small kids. You don't want them to get choked on it or anything like that. Okay? And I don't have any small kids, but I have a lot of small godchildren who love to eat. So if I was making this for them tonight, then I would take those tendons out, and so it'll be better for them. But I'm just gonna, as I go, I'm probably not gonna take them out, just because they're already, some of them are already coming out. Okay, that was 3 tenders. And this meal that I'm making tonight, it will easily feed 4 people. Okay, so it's gonna go. I'm making this for me and my husband. So we'll have leftovers to eat on another day, because I believe in leftovers. All right. So this is chicken tender number 6. I think I'm gonna go with 6. I have a few more. I'll leave that for something else that I might cook tomorrow. Probably for my salad that I'll eat tomorrow. My Greek salad. All right. So I have 6 chicken tenders. I don't know if you can see that on live. It's a little glare. But 6 chicken tenders cut into cubes. All right. Done all my prep. So I'm going to get all my little trash out the way. I'll wash my dishes a little bit later, but I am going to wash my hands. Okay, how long do we wash our hands, guys? At least 20 seconds. All right, let's see who else we got on here. I don't know. I can't see who's all on here, but hey, nevertheless, hopefully everybody on here has clicked the share button. Hopefully everybody on here has gone to my YouTube channel and subscribed. Okay? If you want to cook with me or see some of the things that I'm cooking, I'll be posting those things on my YouTube channel. I'll go live as much as I can, but as of now, most of the videos will be on YouTube. All right? All right, guys. Get a little bit more cleaned up over here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to my stove, get it started, heat it up for my stir frying. Okay, so I'm going to use a wok tonight to make my stir fry in. This is real simple. The liquid that I'm going to use to cook my noodles, I'm going to use a chicken broth, something I just got from Food Line. It was in my refrigerator, guys. Adds a little bit extra flavor. I know a lot of people just cook their ramen in a little bit of water, but I'm going to use some chicken stock tonight, or chicken broth. Okay, for this recipe, this little thing here, you don't need. So you can just throw that away. Okay? So I'm going to take both of those out of there, because I will not be using that. I'm going to go ahead and get my little teriyaki open. I hope this is good. I've never used this brand. I just decided to get it because I seen it at Food Line on sale, like I said. And I like a sale when I go to the grocery store. Okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, got my pan heating up, is I'm going to go and put in my, I'm taking y'all over to my little area where I'm cooking at. Okay. There's a little bit of extra noise in here. Y'all just hold on, give me a second. I don't have a production team with me. I need to hire somebody, so if y'all know somebody who's looking for a job to do help me with my YouTube, tell me. I don't know how much I'm gonna pay because right now, you know, times are hard. All right, but nevertheless, like I said, got to get some better lighting in here too for my kitchen. I had to purchase a big old lamp or something. Turn on a few more lights in here. All right. All right. So I have my wok on the stove. Okay. Getting nice and hot. To it, I'm going to add my sesame oil right into my wok. Don't need a lot, just enough to stir fry. First thing I'm going to start with is my chicken, and then I'll add in my veggies. Okay? Alright, my pan is getting nice and hot, if you can see. How do you know when your oil is hot? One, it starts smoking a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, you don't want too much of a smoke, because then that means what? That you done burnt the oil. Okay? Also, you can put your hand over the pot or your pan. You can feel the heat. Okay? Another way is, oil is kind of thick. So when it heats up, it gets a little bit thinner. So if you move your pan around, you can see that it's gotten a little thinner. Okay? First thing I'm going to put in is my chicken. Alright, that's another way I know my pot was hot, or my pan was hot, of the sizzling of my meat. Okay, I'm going to be on about medium heat, because I don't want this to cook too fast. I want my chicken to cook a little bit. Then I'm going to add my vegetables, but I'm going to finish cooking my chicken all the way to 165 degrees. So I'm going to start it off first, and then I'm going to add in my veggies and let that all cook together. All right. So I hope everybody's doing okay during this time of our quarantine. Me personally, I don't really like to stay home, but it's forcing me to stay home a little bit more than usual. But also, I kept telling all my colleagues at work, I was like, dang, I wish I had me a vacation for more than 2 days, which is the weekend, which is when I'm really off. And now I guess they say you got to be careful what you ask for. So now I got to stay in the house for 3-4 weeks. And I'm embracing it, nevertheless. Like I said, it gives me a lot of time to do some things at home that I needed to do. That I haven't been doing, or that I've been wanting to do at home. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to pull my pan over to you guys so you can kind of see what my chicken is looking like so far. So it's not all the way done. Okay, you can still see some pink in it. I'm trying to let Facebook see it as well. But like I said, on Facebook, if you're on my live, go subscribe to my channel. And you can see this stuff a lot better on my YouTube channel. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to add in are my onions. Get those going. Turn my heat up just a little bit. Okay. And if you didn't know, I am a professional chef. Went to school 4 years. Those of you who are on my Facebook page, you should know. Went to Johnson & Wales. I now teach at CCCC. I'm a culinary instructor there. Been there for about 7 years. Taught a lot of students. And, I mean, I like it. Hopefully they all learned something when they were in my class. I try to teach as hard as I can. Okay? Alright, it's smelling good in here, y'all. You would think I was at Taste of China or whatever the other Chinese restaurants are around here in Sanford. I don't go to them personally myself anymore. All because why? I can cook it at home. Save me a little bit of money. And I can have more food for leftovers. Okay. I was going to do some egg rolls tonight, guys, but that plan kind of got canceled. Because I was looking at my freezer. I was going to do my Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. But I forgot to pull out my steak that I have in my freezer. Or my filling that I've already cooked. That was from some egg rolls I've made previous. So now I'm putting in my bell peppers. So we're not having egg rolls tonight. Okay. So I got my bell peppers, onions, and chicken in my wok. Let that cook just a few minutes. Peppers don't take long to cook, a few minutes. And then I'm going to add in my carrots. Okay. Now, give me one moment. All right. Just went over to get my